Hello everyone, in today's showcase I'm going to be showing off the Saber V2 asset. So, this asset is fully interactive, which means whatever attack you do to someone that has the same asset, it will actually damage them and you are able to heal, have teams and the likes. Let's get into it, shall we? So, after turning on the system, whatever is your dominant hand, make a finger point and physically swipe down. This allows you to summon your Saber. By grabbing it out of the air using the fist gesture and making a thumbs up, you'll ignite the Saber. When in the game you'll get a whole UI which explains all of the details such as your health, but also your ability cooldowns and what you're able to do. Now, what you are able to do is, for example, slashing by just swinging your sword, fully interactive. By just swinging through someone, it'll actually damage them, but then you can also, on the Saber hand, hold finger point, and then it'll start to spin. While spinning, you are physically slowed down by half. As you can see, when I stop holding the gesture, I'm way faster again. Now, if you want to do a basic ranged attack with the Saber, all you have to do is hold hand open and throw it. This allows you to throw the Saber and it deals pretty good damage, especially when you get them in the perfect range before it flies back. But now we're gonna get to the fun stuff. If you hold hand open or fist to either activate the force or lightning, so let's start with the force. By holding hand open and pulling back, you activate the force. This is indicated by a small little bit of distortion. While keeping hand open and I'm pushing forward, this allows you to do a wide cone force push. But you can also change it up. Hold hand open and pull back, but this time we're going to make a fist. This allows you to do a large range but rather slim line AoE attack. This deals higher damage than the regular force push. Now we're going to get to the force ultimate. So again, hand open, pull back, and for the ultimate we make a handgun sign. And then you push. The force ultimate is a full AoE, rather high damaging area of effect attack. Now we're gonna get into the lightning. Alright, so to activate your lightning, make a fist and pull back. Then you get all these lightning sparks. If you have your lights enabled, they also actually emit light. Now then, by holding hand open and pushing forward, you create a small burst that goes in front of you, inflicting a lightning debuff. While holding fist and you push forward, you create an extended burst which deals high damage and also again inflicts the lightning debuff. Then finally for the ultimate, this is a very long range and very high damaging attack. Again, hold handgun and you push forward. It's very short, very fast and deals a lot of damage. Now to get into some miscellaneous stuff. To avoid, for example, getting debuffed, you can hold on the same hand that you control the force with, handgun by default, to enable a shield. If you get hit, there will be a visual cue and an audio cue, and all damage will get reduced by a lot. For example, a regular hit from the Saber, that'll deal, instead of for example 8 damage, 3 damage. The shield is very useful, except you are unable to move, unable to attack, in return for no debuffs, and ultimately a lot of damage reduction. Now, what happens if you take a lot of damage? So for example, not that much health left, and you want to heal. So, if you want to heal, in my case I always use my offhand, not the Saber hand, and you make a fist, and you put it to your chest. This makes a small aura around you, and then you slowly heal. This only heals you, no one else will get healed by it. Now, onto a final feature that is within the system, the team system. So, this number right here, currently that means I am in no team. but you can set it to team 1, 2, 3, or 4. This means that if you and some of your friends are wanting to fight together, but you don't want to damage one another and choose team 1, after a little while, there will be a green check mark hovering above that number. That means that you guys are synced up and you're unable to damage each other with the saber or the special abilities. The only thing that you can still damage one another with is just the regular contacts. That are, for example, your hands, your head, feet, etc. Now on to some customization. Obviously, you can change the hue of the saber. It's just fully interactive, and when you go past 85%, you go into the dark saber. So essentially just a black and white version of it. If you get hit by a debuff locally, you'll actually also get to see a screen effect, such as a force push, force lightning, and finally the force ultimate. These effects are also, of course, affected by the screen space toggle, so you can also turn that off. Now, if you happen to die, what will happen is the saber will turn off and you're fully unable to move. You cannot move, not physically, not nothing. The only way you can move is just kind of like this with full body. What this means is you'll have to either use your heal, or optionally you can use your reset health toggle in the menu, which just instantly shoots it up to 100%, or you can just set your health manually with this slider. There are plentiful options for that. Finally, if you want to turn the saber off, you have to use the ignition toggle. I didn't make it into a gesture because it'd be quite annoying if you're in the middle of a fight and it turns off. So you toggle the saber off, then again make a finger point and swipe up to unsummon the saber. This way you can still technically use all the abilities, such as, just a force push or anything like that. But if you're truly done, you can just turn system back off and then it's just back to normal. And that is everything that the saber has to offer. I really hope that you guys will enjoy this asset as much as I am. It's really fun to just fight people, and it's even more fun if it's a whole group. Thank you all very much for watching, and even more if you decide to buy it. So, yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.